Hi, I'm Carmen Chammas. I'm your astrologer. Today I'll talk about Wednesday, the 3rd of February. Today the moon will be in Libra till 2:15 p.m. Universal Time, which means if you're watching me from the Americas, the moon will be it will stay in Libra till I think till 5, maybe till 9 a.m. Universal Time, depending where you Eastern Time, and then the moon will move at that moment to Scorpio. So if you're watching me from Australia, I think all day long definitely will be in Libra. The moon will be in Libra, so you can enjoy that. So when the moon is in Libra, it forms a trine with the sun, which is in Aquarius. As long as the moon is in Libra, it will be a gorgeous day if you're an air sign, which is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Then the moon moves to Scorpio, and it will form, at that time, it will form a square with the sun. And this will make it a little bit tough if you're Scorpio, if you're Taurus, and if you are also Leo. But it will be great if you're Pisces, if you're Cancer, and if you're Scorpio, definitely. So let's start. How is it going to be for all signs? Starting with Aries, I think Aries, you definitely need the moon to be in Scorpio because you're fed up probably with the opposition from the moon in Libra. So you have to be a little bit patient. Probably a few hours need to pass before you start feeling a little bit relaxed and a little bit relieved. That will be at 2:15 p.m. Universal Time. In the meantime, you have to be careful. You have to avoid being provoked as much as you can, especially if you were born in the month of April. Moving to Taurus, I think Taurus today you need to hurry up a little bit with your chores and your tasks. Probably if you can wake up as early as possible and try to finish that important task before the moon reaches Scorpio. I repeat, at 2:15 p.m. Universal Time. You don't want to be there. Taurus, you don't want to be there when the moon reaches Scorpio, because then it's as if the storm reaches your sky and starts to actually to rain cats and dogs, something like that. So try to wake up as early as possible. Then when the moon is in Scorpio, you need to be very, very vigilant, and you need to be very careful, especially if you were born on the 4th, 5th, 6th of May. And also you need to be careful if you were born on the 27th, 28th of April. Let's move now to Gemini. Gemini, I love it when the moon is in Libra. I love it because it's going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous time for you, and it's one of the best. And if you've been following me all days on my channel daily horoscopes, you would know that Monday and Tuesday were just as excellent as today. But then the moon today will leave Libra at 2:15 p.m. Universal Time. It will go to Scorpio, which means that you will leave this paradise, this astrological paradise, and I hope that you don't miss the chance. This train, it's a beautiful train. It will help you. It will smooth all your day, and it will smooth your work, and you can accomplish even the most difficult task with the least effort possible. So go ahead and enjoy it. When the moon reaches Scorpio, this is a time when you need to put more effort than expected. You can be very lucky if you were born on the 26th, 27th, 28th of May, 31st of May, 1st and 2nd of June. You can be very lucky. Okay, let's move now to Cancer. I think Cancer is impatiently waiting for the moon to move to Scorpio, because that's when the mood changes. That's when you feel relieved. That's when you feel excited about your day, and things may start moving in the right direction. Okay, so while the moon is in Libra, you may feel a little bit tense, or you may feel a little bit quiet, or you may feel a little bit withdrawn, which is fine. You just this is the quality of time. All signs pass through this. So in all cases, while the moon is in Libra, maybe you need to double check on your personal chores, house chores, family chores, you know, you have to look into that. Maybe you need to give your parents a call, check on them, say hello, apologize, things like that. That's the quality of time. You can be a little bit emotional, but then everything changes when the moon moves to Scorpio, and things, it will smile up to you and you will feel very happy and satisfied. Okay, let's move now to Leo. Leo is one of the signs that must not wait for the moon to reach Scorpio, because that's when things get exaggerated. That's when things start to look different than what you expected. They may get a little bit tough, and because the whole world is in a mess, you don't want to mess it up, because you'll be one of the unlucky ones. So you have to stay put, starting 2:15 p.m. Universal Time. So you have all the time before that to do whatever you do and to finish up, wrap it up. Be extra careful if you were born between the 28th and the 30th of July. Don't say I didn't tell you. Moving now to Virgo, I think Virgos today can enjoy a very, very happy day, a very good day. You're very smart, you're very active, you're very capable, and you're very responsible, and we can count on you. You may discuss certain issues, you may discuss different issues. You're very determined and focused, and this is great. Your mind will be extra sharp when the moon reaches Scorpio. That's 2:15 p.m. Universal Time. That's a great day for you, great time for you to do whatever diligencies you have, especially if it's related to work, studies, or whatever. You'll be very lucky. Let's move now to Libra. Libra with the moon in your sign, that's the best thing ever. So you have to 2:15 p.m. Universal Time. That's your best bet. It's wonderful. If you still need to wrap it up, you still need to give a decision, decide on something, that's the best thing. If you need a green light, also that's the best thing that you can do. Then the moon moves to Scorpio and you're still moving. The train is not going to stop. So you're on the train and you're moving, and you have to be wide awake and wide alert to know what is happening. So everything's going to turn out to be quite fine on this beautiful day, especially if you were born between the 28th and the 30th of September, between the 3rd and the 5th of October. Let's move now to Scorpio. Scorpio, this is a very tricky day. It can be very, very, very disappointing. It can be very risky, and you should not risk it till 2:15 p.m. Universal Time. If you're watching me from Australia, all day long, you have to be very careful. Don't risk it. It's not advisable to take any risks, and you better mind your own business. Stay put, stay safe. Then the moon will reach your sign at 2:15 p.m. Universal Time. That's when everything starts to look better. That's when everything starts to make sense. And that's when you start receiving emails and you start feeling a little bit more optimistic. So if you've been feeling bad for the past 3 days, I think things are going to move to the better with the moon in your sign. Don't expect anything good to happen before that, 2:15 p.m. Universal Time. So with the moon in your sign, that's the green light for you. That's the only time when you can feel a difference, a positive difference. Be extra careful if you were born on the 30th, 31st of October, and if you were born between the 6th and the 9th of November. Extra careful. Moving now to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, for you today, I think you've been feeling very light and happy and really satisfied in the past couple of days. So today you still have that same kind of time, quality of time is the same, not all day long. It's still 2:15 p.m. Universal Time. That's the best of time for you. That's the best thing that you can do. If there's anything special that you want to do, that's the best thing that you should actually plan on executing and achieving. Why? Because if you're going to wait till after 2:15, that's when things are going to look a little bit weak, unmeaningful, and nothing will be complete. Yeah, everything will be inefficient and you'll be completely disappointed. That's because the moon will be in Scorpio. That's the least energetic time, the least lucky time for you, Sagittarius. So wake up early, finish whatever you need to do, enjoy, and when the moon reaches Scorpio, sit aside and mind your own business and work on very small, tiny projects or chores. That's all that you should do. Okay, moving now to Capricorn. I think Capricorns, you should enjoy a beautiful day, whether the moon is in Libra or in Scorpio. It's going to be super, super beautiful. Of course, while the moon is in while the moon is in Libra, that's when you feel a little bit under stress, but this stress is not the bad kind of stress. It's the stress that pushes you out of your bed, knowing that you have something to do, that you want to do it well. It is there. There is some kind of anxiety, but it's part of the job, you say. It's not like the end of the world. So this will stay with you till 2:15 p.m. Universal Time, and then the moon will move to Scorpio, and this is where you will feel more content, more satisfied, and this is when you start feeling happy and you open up to people. That's when you start enjoying the company of others, whether people you know, people you don't know, meaning family, kids, spouse, parents, or even neighbors or whatever it is. So when the moon reaches Scorpio, that's when you feel good about everything and you will have more fun than ever. Especially if you were born on the 29th, 30th of December. That's a good time for you. Moving now to Aquarius. I think Aquarius today, you have two kinds of quality of time. While the moon is in Libra, meaning till 2:15 p.m. Universal Time, that's one of the best opportunities that you can get to do whatever you missed and whatever you really need to do. You still have things to do. Maybe you have nothing to do, so you just enjoy it. It's one of the best times. It's one of the best period of times because it's an intensive quality of time, and it's very positive. It's very lucky, and it's very helpful, and it's very, very enlightening and motivating, empowering a lot. So this is your best bet. Okay. Then the moon moves to Scorpio at 2:15 p.m. Universal Time, and it reaches the highest point in your sky, and it forms definitely a square with your sign, Aquarius, and that's why you may feel a little bit, you feel some stress, or you may feel as if you're pushed or you're cornered actually to do something and you need to achieve. So it's like you have a project to deliver and there's a deadline. So it can be a little bit stressful. Okay, but it's not that bad. So you need to be ready, especially if you were born on the 25th, 26th, 27th of January. You can be very lucky. If you were born on the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 30th, 31st, January, and the 1st of February. Okay, moving now to Pisces. I think Pisces today, you definitely need the moon to reach Scorpio at 2:15 p.m. Universal Time. Why? Because the moon in Scorpio is in a water sign, which is like your sign, which means there's a compatibility, there's a harmony between your sign, Pisces, and the sign of the moon, which means that starting 2:15 p.m. Universal Time, Pisces are going, or you are going to have the best laugh ever, and you're going to feel relieved, and you're going to feel happy, and you're going to celebrate something. It has been tough since, let me see, since last Friday, I think. So you're going to have a good time. Finally, it's going to, the sun's going to light up your sky, and you're going to feel quite good. That's starting 2:15 p.m. Universal Time. Enjoy. So basically, this is it for Wednesday. I wish you all a great day. Enjoy. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.